What's up, guys? Moose, and I decided to make a Minecraft Let's Play for 3 reasons. 1, help all those new players out there, and yes, there are new players. 2, I just want to share this epic game. And 3, I really need to practice talking to the computer. I need to practice my commentaries. And so I'll start out with the options. It's the ones I find best. Now this is, I don't know about this, but these are mostly what you're gonna, it's gonna be like when you first open. And these can be whatever you want, but that, it's really up to you if you're used to an inverted mouse. But you're gonna want the render distance to be far, so you can see far. Don't want this unless you have a 3D computer with 3D glasses. And even then, I don't even know. Yeah. Difficulty, I find it easiest to start out not on peaceful, because you lose all the fun of the monsters, but on easy. Bobbing, that's up to you. I don't like it, because your character's going back and forth when you're playing, but I don't really know what this does, but I just keep it on. Graphics, there's fancy and there's fast. I prefer fast, just to keep the game running. And controls. Now, everything here is like it should be. Well, that might be T, and that's really only for multiplayer. But the only thing I like to change is inventory. And I like to make it E, so it's right next to my fingers when I'm walking. The walking button's the WASD, E, to open the inventory. And, start a world. So you're going to want to go and press empty, and it will generate your own world. You're going to have to bear with me. I have a cold. And so you have a randomly generated world. Wow. Looks like we ended up in a desert. So I'll show you the basics. Look around with your mouse. Go forward with W. And those are really the two main ones, because you can press forward with W and move the mouse at the same time to turn. And you can, as well as you can go A to go left, D to go right, and S to go back. But W is the main one. And as you can see, the world was made of blocks, and it may not be the best of graphics, but it's definitely a good game. And so all these blocks are destroyable, and you can have them in your inventory. You can pick them up. So to destroy, / grab / whatever else, you left click and you'll start to break the block. Now you can hold the left click and voila, you've broken that sand block, and it drops a little mini block, and you can pick it up by going over it, and now you have it in your hand. This is I'm just going to call it, just the inventory. See right here, and you can scroll down here with your mouse wheel to go to all the different materials you have. And if you press E, if you're using my controls, you'll come up with your inventory. And this is the inventory that's not immediately accessible to you, but anything you can drag and place. You can put anything else down here, and you'll be able to access it by scrolling your mouse. To place a block, you right click, and there, it's gone out of your inventory and it's been placed. So yeah, that's the basic mechanics. And as you can see, animals, pigs. So we'll start by finding the most basic material when you start out, which is wood. Let's go get wood. And you can see trees, so let's go to the trees. And there's the sheep. And once you get wood, you will be able to do everything else in the game slowly by building stuff. So the leaves, you can break them. Get to the wood, which you can break with your bare hands. And you have a wood block. You're going to want to start with about 12, so 12 is a good number to start with. So let's go quickly get 12, and see there's the end. of the tree. Now just leaves left. Here's another tree. Let's get more. It does not hurt to be greedy in this game. It doesn't. Can't, well, I was gonna say you can never have too much of anything, but that's only, you can have too much dirt, you can have too much stone, that it kind of clutters, but materials that you use later in the game, you'll see, doesn't hurt to have too much. So let's get this last piece. Yes, 12. So if I press E, excuse me, you'll see that I have a crafting box, and this allows me to craft the most, like really the most basic item, not even. And what you're going to want to put your raw wood, your unrefined wood, into, and it will give you an option to craft this refined wood, 4 blocks of refined wood for every 1 piece of raw wood. So you can just keep clicking this and it'll craft it. And now you have refined wood, since there really is no use for raw wood, as I'm calling it. And as I said, this is very, very limited. You can craft only a couple of things in here. And so what you're going to want to do is pick up the wood, right click to place one in each box, and you have a workbench. And so let's just find a place right here. Now you put down your workbench, and to see what this does, you right click, and voila, a 3x3 crafting, and that allows you to craft everything else in the game as long as you have the right materials. So let's start out with the most basic tools, which are going to be a shovel, an axe, a sword, and a pickaxe. So let's start out with the shovel, but first we have to make the handles, or sticks. So what you're going to do, here, I'll show you. You're going to put 1 in each, and making that orientation in your crafting box will give you 4 sticks. And so I'll just make 8 sticks, so I'll put 2 in each, and 8 sticks. Now, I'll start with the shovel, make a big handle, make an end with wood, and you have a shovel. And I'll show these after, but next you can make a sword by making a little short handle, putting 2 pieces of wood, and this will come in handy at night when all the monsters come out. Wow. And a axe is, you're gonna have the long handle again. You're gonna make it like this, and that will allow you to chop wood faster than we were with our bare hands. And for probably the one you're gonna use the most, the pickaxe, you make the long handle, and you fill the top row, and you have a pickaxe. So let me demonstrate what these do. Shovel digs sand, dirt, and gravel faster. And here, let me show you. Yes. And it's my hand. Yeah, so faster. A sword can kill things a lot faster than your bare hands. Let's get some bacon. Hit this pig. Yes. Oh, I didn't drop any bacon, but an axe. Well, use it on wood. And it does it a little faster. And a pickaxe can mine stone. Which brings us to the next. Wow, we already found some. We're going to need coal to make some torches for the night games. And look, we have coal here. This is coal. Ooh, looks like it leads to a cavern. I'm scared. Let's just hit this coal. You can mine. If you try to mine this with your bare hands, then it wouldn't allow you to, so you have to use the pickaxe. And if you hadn't noticed, if you look down in your inventory bar, you see bars beneath all of the tools because we used them all. So each tool you can only use so many times before it breaks. And to make it a little better, you can wood is probably the least effective tool, but you can use the newly mined cobblestone to replace where you use wood in the crafting box, and now it has a double amount of time you can use. And so, do we have coal? Yes, we have coal. So let me show you how to make some torches. You can. This is one of the things you can make in this 2x2. You pull on top, stick on the bottom, 4 torches, and we don't have another stick. So, and torches are the main, pretty much the only light. Yeah, but they are given. So let's find and make our shelter before nights. That's when zombies, spiders, and skeletons. And most famous of all the monsters is no doubt the Creeper. He pretty much a kamikaze monster. They're pretty silent, and they come right next to him. And you hear like fuse, and then boom, he blows up. So you want to stay away from those. We'll see those later tonight. We'll see them later. So let's find a place for shelter. Now, falling down will take fall damage, and your health goes hearts down there by the inventory. So let me just prove this. Ooh, see? But you can also negate fall damage by falling in water. Like that. I did not take damage, and I did fall farther. So, we want to find a good cave. You know what? Water is a pretty safe place when monsters, because if any monsters come, you can just go underwater, and they cannot go underwater. But you do have bubbles when you go underwater, so you can only stay underwater so long. So let's make our home here. Put some dirt right here. And we need some light. It's starting to turn dark. The sun's going down. So this is where I play our torches. Now, we are going to want to make some doors, because if monsters do happen to come down here, they can still walk on the water, and they might kill us. So let's take our chest, place it right here, and get this refined wood and make the formation filling 2 rows, 2 columns, and you have a door. So now we have a door. We'll put you can right click to use it or left click to use it, and we'll fill in the rest of this space. And you know what, I'll make double doors. You can make double doors by putting 2 doors right next to each other. Whoops. Let's make that real quick. Oh, I'm so sorry. Bad throat today. So we got here. There. Double doors. Isn't that nice? Oh my goodness. See those over there? Those are skeletons. They have bow and arrows. I'm scared. Run in here. You can kind of see out here, but... And the main thing, monsters. So let's talk about monsters real quick. Monsters only spawn at night, other than the creeper. But let me take that back. They only spawn in the dark. Therefore, if you find a cave... let's start mining. Let's start making this house a little bigger. If you find a cave, monsters may still be in there. Whoa. This is scary. I think I hear zombies out there. Oh. I definitely hear them. They're in the water. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't know where to go. They're right out here, I think. I don't know. Let's see. No. Oh. You can shift to crouch. Oh, zombie. Seal that up. I'm scared. I hear them in the water. They're shooting arrows at me. I need a safe place. Oh my gosh.